You gotta be strong, Juan.
Tokido on the left side of the tower.
Same couldn't handle the height. Oh, the height they're coming up.
So now Tokido has to consider how he wants to spend the rest of his energy. We know that a few years ago we saw Ultra Instinct Tokido Blanco, a rare hybrid. Tokido pulling out here. He might. The way the top of the tower is shaking. Oh, this tower. This tower. This is looking dangerous.
Oh, it's getting dangerous. It is getting dangerous. The wood adding up. Actually making a mountain out of a molehill. This is crazy right now.
As a reminder, Steve, we haven't seen a tower go this high in quite a long time.
It's been a minute. It's definitely been.
Saint's back. He's checking in on the action. He's retreating. He can't believe his eyes, and who can blame him?
Sometimes the action's a little too much for some to handle. Jesus Christ. He's going for a middle piece that close?
Look at the way. Steve, the top of the tower is leaning. It's no longer structurally sound, and in fact, it's beyond that.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa, based off of a Jenga game gone wrong. A lot of people's homes destroyed in the aftermath. We continue playing this game in remembrance of those people.
Ultra Instinct Tokido Blanco. Pulling from the side. It's getting clear. The piece is clear. Saint has re-entered the building, ladies and gentlemen. Tokido now leaving the challenge on HungryBox.
Anyone who plays Jenga does know how sincere, how important this moment can be. We've seen people black out, pass out, go into shock waiting for a move to happen in Jenga. You can see the exhaustion starting to take effect on HungryBox. He's tiring. The sweat above his brow. You start to wonder, how long can I go on? What happens next after this?
Is it even worth it, Steve?
Is there a tower higher? There is. It's called victory.
And to achieve that, Steve, he has to make this pull.
You have to reevaluate your life. You've come so far. Tokido, a champion of architecture, of Jenga. Oh my God, HungryBox, taking it to an unprecedented level. He's going in. He's jacking into the matrix known as the Jenga Force. Not many have seen it.
He's jacking in here, Steve. As you know, his main tune, Highway to the Danger Zone, is one of many.
He's a big
many
fan of
Jenga
Top Gun.
champions.
His father actually died in the recreation of the Top Gun movie. He does this
It was
for
the
him.
volleyball scene. It just got to him. He had a deep spike in the sand, and he couldn't move on. That's why his mother needs the money from this tournament.
Jesus Christ. Look, guys.
The headphones are on.
There's not many sports where you get to listen to music. It's NASCAR, competitive peeing. That's it. And Jenga, music. There's not many sports where holding your pee is actually a good thing. You see Tokido, his eyes widen with the concept, the thought of victory right there at the hands of a mistake by HungryBox.
Mistake. The magic word here, Steve. He's still deciding. The optimal pull.
Oh my God.
And every choice now could be on the failure reel, but he gets it. It's a clean pull.
Jesus. On top of the tower it goes. Now, a lot of times we see these humongous towers, these skyscrapers of
Goliaths.
Jenga. And you start to wonder what happens when you get to the top, and you can see it right there on that side closest to the tree. It's getting a little shakier. The
Shakier.
moves getting less solid. The fortitude weakening. Tokido
The entire tower.
just moved, and look at it once again.
It's so dangerous, Steve. He's considering. But this
Can't
could
believe
be.
he's going for this block.
This block, Steve, is dangerous. Tokido sizing up the top of the tower. He's got to reevaluate.
Wow. 2 blocks. Oh no! wait a
possible
minute.
way,
Wait.
Steve. This hasn't been. This
If
can't
you-
be done.
If you look at the tower, it's already leaning more towards Tokido. What kind of confidence do you have to pull out a block that's screaming to leave me alone? Let me breathe, it says Tokido. Away from me.
He suffocates the block. 4th row, it's legal.
Lightens the weight. He takes the tape
But
measure out
is
of his
it
pocket.
possible, Steve, at this point, the top of the tower, a dangerous, precarious place to be?
Sajam, I don't know, man. These are the hard calls. You know, it's not many people who last this long. And once again, the fatigue starting to affect Tokido's decision. You see him blinking in and out. Is it the heat?
The entire tower.
Oh my God! And he stays the course, continuing to pull. Jesus Christ, Tokido! One more to the anthill.
He's got to get it on the top, though, Steve. It's not legal until he has it on. It's on. He's got it. HungryBox has got it. He's tested again. The earphones are coming back in.
Look at Tokido as he reels
The
back.
anguish.
His hair tussles.
Dude,
Disheveled he looks. Jersey all wrinkled. What's going on?
Steve, the strain on his body, is it worth this championship? Look, he might have another year in him if this doesn't go the distance. But this could be the end of his career, whether he can survive or not.
gives him support. Isam gives him support. The crowd does not know what's going on. Disarray is happening.
Many of the members of the audience have passed out in sheer exhaustion as this has moved on hour after hour.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is our 13th hour of the Jenga World Championship.
If you're just joining us, thank you. Make sure you guys donate. Make sure you guys donate. This is all for charity, ladies and gentlemen. This rematch wouldn't have happened if the children didn't need it. Make sure that you guys donate. Oh my God.
HungryBox is going for a dangerous piece, Steve.
HungryBox just goes right to the plate, ready to finish his food. He wants to take this victory
He's
home.
going. Steve, he wants seconds here. This can't possibly be happening.
Yo, if you see his face, I'm fucking dying.
That beard.
What?
It didn't come from growing up. It came from the hardships of living a life on the street of Jenga. That's what happens. These towers aren't built in a night, ladies and gentlemen. It
They're built
takes
through a
hard
long
dedication.
life. A long life of suffering, poverty, and Jenga.
Oh, now,
Near the bottom of the...
Why are you looking at me? I don't know my
Oh, he's doing it!
oh,
praying.
oh,
No possible way.
oh,
They popped off!
oh, and that is the first verbal display of excitement we've seen from HungryBox this entire set, this session, if you will. It's like a surgery. It's
And now
not
Tokido
easy.
has to rise to the challenge again. Can another block possibly be survived from pulling this tower?
Man, what a passionate display. HungryBox, feeling the end coming. Wow.
No
Tokido
possible way.
answers back.
He can't
It goes
measure this.
right
There's
next
no
to it.
possible way, Steve.
There's no way that tower's going to stand.
I don't believe it for a second. One block on the bottom to rule them all.
I've seen tree houses with more stability than this Jenga tower. I can tell you that right now. Tree houses, my friend.
He's reconsidering.
Okay.
He's going to get another view of the angle. Yeah, another angle here.
Oh, and
He's testing the
flattening-
tension.
He's flattening the surface around the Jenga tower. When you build a new building, you flatten everything that was there.
Steve,
Ancient
remember,
Indian brand
no
battle.
possible way.
No,
He's
no.
rotating out the bottom piece. Can this tower survive on
There's
just
no
one
way.
bottom? It's not possible, Steve. I don't believe it. He's gone to the power stance. The strain on his body must be incredible.
He is doing the third strike animation of Ryu and the Shoto sweeping right now. That's actually what he's doing.
This can't be possible, Steve. The bottom.
Are you kidding me?
A balancing act, ladies and gentlemen. Are we at the circus? Barnum and Bailey needs a call. This tower stays up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching history unfold. Tokido's legs buckling as he makes his way to the sideline.
That is actually OD.
Confronting his coach. He's telling him he can go on. We have to check here. Much like a boxing match, we have to confer with the coaches. We have to make sure we have the proper kind of medical staff on hand to make sure that these players are going to be okay. These guys flew
Steve.
thousands of miles to make this happen, ladies and gentlemen.
This can't be possible. No one has ever seen the side 2 blocks removed from the bottom row this deep in the game.
It's standing. You ever see those old magic shows when the guys are spinning plates on pencils? This is what we're watching right now.
It's like a needle, Steve. It's not even a pencil. There's no stability.
And
he's going back to the top. Ooh.
And he just pulled one from the side like it was child's play.
It was, Steve. It was. But can he place the block? He's got it.
Oh.
So now, Tokido, can he answer the call one more time?
I'm going to make a call here, Sajam. This
What's
game
that?
ends.
No possible way.
Nope, that's done, baby.
That's done.
Let
Steve?
me be wrong. I love to be wrong. There is no way.
He's a hero!
Oh my God!
There's no possible way that HungryBox could pull
Rewind
another
your clock.
block. Oh, there's no way. There's actually no way.
Rewind your
I refuse
clock.
to believe this.
Go back
refuse.
to a time of dinosaurs. Cro-Magnon man walking the earth. I have never seen a Jenga game like this. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are witnessing history right now. The crowd enthralled.
Since the days of knuckle-dragging caveman, there has never been a Jenga game like this.
There were scriptures on the wall of the pyramids to say as much about the games
The
of
art
Jenga
in the
legend.
caves, they painted the Jenga blocks from old, but never have they looked like this.
Sometimes you have to find a new god. Tokido building a tower to meet his. It's called victory.
It's called victory.
Before I pull this,
Wait. We
HungryBox
have
is
words.
making a
We have
speech.
words.
I know enough about Jenga to know when it ends. So, if it does end, Tokido, you are a legend.
Is that conceding defeat that I see from HungryBox?
Or is it a bait?
Is it a bait? Will Tokido
Is
get
he
comfortable?
softening the blow?
You know, this next night, like I said before, I'm going to make a bold call. These next 3 moves,
We'll seal the tournament?
that's going to be it, baby.
Stevie.
Don't look at me like that, JDCR. It's okay. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Don't freak out.
Tears
Everybody
were-
be cool, baby. He is going.
The whole tower is in disarray. This can't be possible, Steve.
Yeah, if I lived in this tower, if I was a microscopic man living in this tower, I'd be heading for the hills. I'd be
fleeing.
evacuating. I'd leave all my things. I'm clearing the building. My children, leave them. My wife, leave her. This building could go at any time.
Left behind in the rubble of
HungryBox.
HungryBox's defeat. There's only one block left, he says.
He says, I have to pull it. He dries his hands, wiping it on the carpet. This is textured carpet made for the Jenga World Championships, ladies and gentlemen. You can't buy this.
Thanks to our
at your regular-
sponsors for providing the carpet. He goes in for the pull. No possible way.
Hands a little shakier than they were before. That gentle caressing is turning into a small grope. It's not looking too neat, not looking too clean.
He's got to decide here, Steve. Is he ready to meet his fate?
He's already said what needs to be said. He said that he's playing a
Now
god.
the blocks are speaking to him. And the only words they know are Jenga. The entire tower, his hands. Oh, man, there's no way, Steve.
HungryBox, slowing his breathing, a technique taught to him by the shaman.
The shaman of Idaho that has taught him this breathing technique, how to control his chakra and breathe slowly but surely. He can
Second
stop
guesses.
his heart and his pulse when the pull is required to do so.
Using the water to cool himself. Such a smart play. Doesn't have to move as much. Code, thank you for donating $15 to Extra Life. Someone's going to need an Extra Life after this game is done. I can tell you that right now. We're going down
to the wire here. Can you get it, Steve? Oh, the entire tower. No possible way.
The tower's screaming.
It groans. It's creaking.
You can hear it. Like
It's
a ghost in an old creepy house. You better be careful. You don't want to be
Hardwood
scared.
floors. No, no, no. He's considering the flick. The
Yo,
flick
look at
hasn't
him.
been seen for hundreds of years. There's no way, Steve.
We thought it was a joke, an urban myth, if you will.
The flick is not possible. I heard stories about the flick, Steve, but I refuse to believe it.
In a land before time, maybe, say Jam. Not here. Not now.
Not in
it's
the modern
2017, on the verge of 2018.
The final days of the year, maybe the final days of this game. It could last for weeks. Who knows?
Jesus, once again, second-guessing that decision. Do I need this extra bag of chips? Do I have enough? Will my credit card clear? It's hard.
He's running out of choices, Steve. He's running out of time.
And he's running out of blocks. But look how slow his hand is moving. Like Neo in The Matrix when he removed that bullet from Trinity's chest. You didn't think she would live. Oh,
He called us by name, Steve.
I didn't know he could see us.
I thought we were invisible.
I thought we were too. Jesus
refused.
Christ. Harry Potter would be proud.
He's got to place
This
Steve.
move's not done yet. The next three moves, JDCR in surprise right now, not understanding what he's watching happen before him.
If he gets this block, it might be the end for Tokido.
Like I said, the next three moves.
But does it survive?
Jesus. Jesus. Tokido. He doesn't want to wake up for work tonight, right now. He wants to call in. He wants to wait.
This measures the end. Tokido's got the tape. No way. He's moving so... His hands are so fast. This can't be possible. He measures each side, trying to find one that's more stable, but nothing safe.
So I'm going to tell you something. A betting man would bet on one of those lower blocks.
The lower blocks are probably the safest, although...
Ooh. If I see a move go before this, we may be talking record levels of high here. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be a move you guys don't want to miss. Get ready to clip this, ladies and gentlemen. If this goes the way I think it does, we might have one of the greatest games of history.
If this block clears, I think there's no chance. Oh, he's got the power stance back, Steve. He's risking his vitality.
HP at 0. One more hit.
And it's KO. Look at the concentration.
You see him wiggle it. Like your favorite t-shirt stuck under a pile of clothes. You just wiggle it out. You don't move the whole pile. You just say, hey, I need this shirt. I'm going to be late. Oh, my God, he pulled it out.
This can't be possible, Steve. I refuse to believe it. Steve, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Can he get the block on top?
Confidence.
Oh!
Confidence.
That is the 33rd move.
The 33rd move.
block.
We've just gotten the details. That's the 33rd move. HungryBox searching for answers, searching for a way to continue this game.
Will he find one, Steve?
The move is his.
He hands him the tape measure. He wants it clear.
Hey guys, we got a $500 donation.
We got a $500 donation. That's what I'm talking about. Kids will eat. Kids will live because of you.
$500. He got the block!
What the hell? In the shuffle.
34 moves, Steve.
I don't know what can happen next. He just stomped the check the integrity of the building.
Oh, he's checking the sturdiness.
That was, I just counted all the blocks. That was so each box was just 30.
I believe the world record. I believe the world record for Jenga moves is 40. Can somebody confirm? Can somebody confirm? We're at 33, friend.
Oh, boy.
Jesus Christ.
That is 34.
This can't be real, Steve.
I need. We got 3,000.
Actually 40? It is actually 40.
Told you. What you thought? You thought I was joking? Come on, guys.
We have been commentating Jenga since before you were born.
Come on. It's not over.
It's far from over, in fact, as we get into the...
Some people believe there's no way he's going to pull another. HungryBox making the claim there's no more than 2 moves left in this game.
He's calculated. He done the math, Steve.
Is he better not be going for a middle block.
It's not possible at this late in the game, Steve. We see those often early, but this late.
What is happening right now? I'm sorry. I'm losing my composure. I apologize, but
Reminder,
I haven't seen
Tokido
this.
has been planning to make next year, his last year playing Jenga, but if he overexerts himself here, this could be the final hurrah for him.
That's what happens
It's so
after that
straining
4th
on the
concussion.
body.
After
Yeah.
that 4th concussion playing Jenga back in the middle of Guadalajara.
It
He
was a
definitely
great
had to second
Guadalajara
guess.
fall. I
Mm.
remember that one,
Mm.
Steve. That was a rough one. We almost got hit by a piece or two, I'll tell you what.
Okay,
Considering
wait a minute. I'm confirmed. It's actually 98 moves in Jenga. Those people died years ago. I'm gonna tell you right now.
no one from that era has lived since then.
Scribed on walls, I tell you. Scribed on. I'm sorry. Don't blame it on me. I'm telling you, this is the
The
intensity
scholars
the
of old
match.
recorded the Jenga games of past. Look, the entire tower has turned at the top. Is this a turn for the worse for Tokido? We'll find out.
That was an easy segue.
Ooh. There's a KO in the background. Is this a KO for Tokido? He's got to consider this one. The look on his face, the strain.
Abandon it. Leave it like a stray dog. You shouldn't do that, but that's definitely what he just did.
Back to the shelter you go. No home for Christmas for Fido.
Heavy breathing. Oh, this might be the end, ladies and gentlemen. And it's
And there you have it. Our second run-in between Tokido and HungryBox. The score ends 1-1.
That was good. Ladies and gentlemen, that was good. Sweat dripping from these two men's faces. Defeat creeping in for Tokido. HungryBox exhausted with victory.
HungryBox's mom home in Idaho must be happy.
Hold on, wait a minute. We have an interview with our winner. Don't bring the Gatorade yet. HungryBox, what were you thinking going into that last stretch? You said yourself that game was over after the next move. What were your thoughts?
I mean, it feels good because I made more than 9th place as an Evo. So I made a lot more than they do. Honestly, it all came down to a numbers game. And I knew that just counting it, those 2 blocks in the middle, the suicide blocks, eventually someone's going to hit them. So it was almost a luck thing because we went for the middle ones all the time. It counted down evens and odds. And I mean, I would have it no other way because I think Tokido is one of the greatest to ever do it.
Well, I just want to say thank you for taking place in this exhibition. This was for the children, ladies and gentlemen. We made our goal.
That was Professor Raymond. Sorry.
Tokido, come over here.
Let's get an interview with Tokido, of course.
I just would like a few words for those aspiring Jenga artists at home. What would you tell them? I know it was a heart-wrenching defeat, but how do you feel?
Very good.
Very good.
It's good. That's why I can improve next time.
So you heard it
Wait,
here,
Steve,
folks.
you got to ask him, is this his final year competing in Jenga, or
Is
does he have
this
enough
your
to do it
last
again?
hurrah? Is this your last go at the Tower of Wood known as Jenga?
I will challenge him.
So do we have a promise? 2 good men of fortune, 2 men of Jenga. Can we get a shake that this won't be the last bout between you two in the world?
You know how there's a salty sweet usually at Evo, which there's multiple fighting games? I will make sure, one way or another, that they put aside 45 minutes, and we settled this in Las Vegas in 2018.
On the main stage.
There it
Two
is.
class acts, ladies and gentlemen. You've never seen Jenga like that before. No, you haven't.